Hi, welcome back to Rewind Be Kind. I wanted to come back and do a follow-up video for one of my videos, 5 ways to maintain your weight during the cold season. So I have had much experience with that, and I believe that many of us have, regardless if you're male or female. When the cold months kick in, you kind of get relaxed. You want to put on your sweats and, your leggings, your oversized t-shirts. And then of course we start wanting to eat more comfort food. So I had to start finding a remedy for that some years ago, because I would do exactly that. Get comfortable. Your clothes are more baggy, especially like your sweaters and your jackets, and especially when you're sitting around the home. If the snow has came, you're just locked in the house, really. So what I had started doing, I was the type, I never liked the scale. I always use clothing to make sure I'm staying where I want to stay as far as my weight goes. Okay, that's how I am. And I'm like that because when I was in the military, they would always weigh us. Okay, and I'm like, you can't weigh me. I'm 5'6", and whenever they put me on the scale, I was heavier than the weight that they said I needed to be, especially in the cold months. And I knew that muscle weighed more than fat, okay? So I'm like, okay, you are weighing me and I'm over the weight, in the military. But my clothing, I was very tiny. I was probably like a size 5'4", 4'5", and at 5'6", and so they had to start taping me to make sure that I lined up with the regulations of weight. So that is what I have always used. So let's say it's wintertime, okay, and it's cold outside. I've always had like a pair of jeans or a pair of slacks. I didn't have many jeans, mostly slack pants that I would wear in the spring. I would always keep those in the closet in toward the front. I wouldn't pack up all my spring clothing, especially blouses, because I've always had that issue with the fat back that just runs in my family. So I had to really be careful. So I would have like my blouses, my little undertops that go under my suits and things like that. And I will pull them out from time to time, maybe once a week or once every twice, 2 times a week or something like that, or maybe even once every 2 weeks. It just depends on what I knew I may have eaten, because sometimes you do have a cheat day. You do go out to these festive parties, when I used to go out to those things and kind of overindulge. So I would, what I do is pull out my slacks and try them on and say, okay, I'm doing good. And I remember that one time I pulled out my slack pants and could not connect. I said, okay. So that helped me. That was like a self-regulator for myself. And so I'm hoping that when you go back and look at the video, I have a lot of tips in there. If you have friends and family, especially, that can help you to help each other be held accountable, for what you eat, and do it in a fun way, okay? And also I will talk about, like, when I put on my blouses or something, I feel a tightness. I'm like, okay, I need to cut back. I see that, as I had talked in the video. And do remember, I do my research and I use the AI generator as a tool. But as far as the research and then combining my own experiences is what's in those videos. So go back and watch it. There's a lot of, about 5 great tips that you can use. But I like I said, I don't have a scale in my home. I've always used my clothing. I like how to see how things look on me. Okay, so that is is how I am. And so try it out. You know, it's getting cold. If you've already packed up your spring and summer clothes and put them away, go and pull a few of those pants out. Pull a few t-shirts out or blouses out that are fitting, something like this. This is what I have on because I want to make sure that it still fits the same when spring comes, because I'm frugal. I don't want to go back buying more shirts, tops, little tees or anything like that. I want them to still fit when spring come around. Okay, so just try it out. I mean, I'm just giving my advice and some things that I do in my regimen to make sure that I am not get in a slump. I try to steer away from sweatpants. And I tried to steer away from leggings, especially because they can be deceiving when you go to put on a pair of slack pants or something like that. Okay. So thank you very much for those who have subscribed and those who are watching my videos. There's more to come. I'm just getting started. So rewind, be kind and subscribe. Okay, have a great day.